We going live too, just so you know.
I know.
What it do, man? You live with your boy Battle Truth, coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Battle Academy is over. Respect the shooters. The event is over with. The classic battle between T-Rex and Tay-Rock has ended. All the controversy, everything surrounding it. This was one of the most controversial, the most dominated media coverage battle probably of all time. All the heat and exposure it got. All the heat and exposure it got. So with that being said, we live here with no other than the man himself. T-Rex, what's good, baby?
Oh, man. Shoot, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good, man.
Yeah, you should be feeling good. You should be feeling good. How you think it went for you tonight, brother?
I think they know to believe you when you say, when you say I'm loaded.
Right.
I think they know that now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my first 2-3 minutes of this round was a little average.
True.
And then he started picking up. But you know when he pick up, he pick up. He rock. You can't take that away from him. You know what I mean?
Right. No doubt.
So he got really excited after all that. Then he started 360 dunking. But I just felt like the content didn't match up. Like, they were doing a lot of Philadelphia references.
Right.
It was flock was in the building.
Right.
But when a nigga saying, you getting that energy from a nigga that was swinging on the niggas you with. And I'm walking up on the niggas that you with.
Right.
That I was swinging on because the nigga always showed was like that.
Right. That was him. I noticed that was him. That's true.
So, how you can say to me, when I say suck my dick, and you don't do nothing, you soft. I actually put hands on you niggas already. So I'm like, it don't really add up to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm being as blatantly disrespectful as I can, but I'm speaking the truth.
Right. Well,
I had to fight for a real rough crowd.
Did that surprise you? Was you surprised that the crowd wasn't giving you, a chance to rap in the beginning?
That's really my favorite crowd.
Who?
My favorite crowd is the crowd I gotta win over.
You've been doing that your whole career. I could say you definitely used to the conditions and you know how to improvise. Definitely, I seen you do that numerous occasions, especially the St. Louis situation. You really took advantage of that. That was cold. But go ahead though.
I had to use a lot of. I want my round matters, and I said it. But I had to use it more personality to gain them over. Because when I said a hard line and said it hard, it was like it didn't mean nothing.
Right.
I said, it's a 6 show. Well, it's a 6 show. You know, they got a little more comfortable with me. I guess. Well, I don't know why. First of all, I thought it was something I was coming to treatment of Philly crap. But there was a battle rap out there. It wasn't really it wasn't really a street battle. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm glad. First of all, let me just say this. I want to say, I'm grateful that nothing happened tonight between y'all because I know the tension was very deep. And I know, you know me, I knew a lot of inside things a lot of people didn't know. So I definitely knew the threat was real. The tension was definitely true. And I love the fact of knowing that nothing happened and that y'all was able to dap it up at the end, man. And I noticed this about you, Rex, when I was watching the battle. It's kind of hard, even though you I think more so you could become as a leader, and I'm speaking from one leader to another. I think when we groom a lot of these guys who once was up under us, and we tend to have fallouts with them, I don't think it's so much that we be angry with them, but it's more so we be disappointed. You get what I'm saying? And then you tend to then you tend to want to see like what could I done to make things better, because this once used to be a guy I loved and embraced. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's like I noticed that in that battle when Rock rapping and things like that, you letting him know like when he said something good. And it's like you tend to forget like you even got something wrong with him, a problem with him, and look at him as being just one of those dudes you mold who you just have to let leave the nest. Like, you get what I'm saying?
You know what I be figuring out with them is I've been me for a long time. Like, so when somebody is just stepping into their light, into their glory, they don't understand passing the ball. Like I said to him, like, if you could recall, like, that mom was on top of the world. All the other actual rocks to be loyal. This nigga's career wasn't popping at all. I was thankful for so far. I brought rock to the world. That's going to hit you in the stomach later on because it's all fact. You know, like, I think it's the single. I think it's the thing. I'm the hater, but I'm the niggas that be making all these niggas hot. I'm helping these niggas to their stardom. Don't even kick it with you niggas. So I'll be like, you know, that little brother, big brother thing, like, no matter what, you always really be in competition with your big brother.
Right.
And he ain't even paying no attention. And you could see it. His first line, you could see the stuff above him. His first line was a rebuttal of something like, "Oh, let's first stop our battle when you weren't even on stage with him."
That was light.
Yeah, that stuff been all over the world, man. You think that's you be on stage with him?
Right.
So you can still flex line and hit harder? Why do you think I ain't get up there with Snake?
Right.
Because certain people use us as trigger points.
Right. True. That's another reason. That's another reason why I'm glad Mook wasn't there. And let me ask you, was that planned? Was that planned that Mook shouldn't have been there, or was you expecting him to be there, or could you open me up on that?
Mook called me the other night and was so mad. It was the night before the battle, and we are going at it. I had 7 minutes on this shit. I'm like, I'm ducking this nigga now. Because the talk and all of the blogs is starting to bother him now. Now he's thinking the way I usually think. So I really want him there, but I didn't want to say that. Because I didn't want a nigga to be extra with him, and his reactions make my reactions look like I threw the battle.
Right.
A lot of the times I'm more overprotective for murder than I am for myself. That's the big cousin. It was just the opposite type of shit I be on. So, I'm going to tell my mom I come back and something happened to her sister, something, and I ain't do what I'm supposed to. I mean,
right.
No, that didn't happen. And y'all niggas ain't gonna play with me. I know y'all ain't. So, I mean, I don't be worried about that. Like, everything is strategic with murder. So, sometimes his reactions to stuff that ain't planned can be an outburst. If you remember him and Calico, when him and Sean was battling Calico was in the line about it, and Mook came out in the middle of the battle and started arguing.
Right. Mook was in a club called Lucky's.
Right. Mook made it look like Calico was telling the truth or he was getting off.
Mm-hmm.
Because of his reaction.
Right.
Man, this is heated as a fuck. So if you would have said the wrong thing, you could have made it look like, oh, I think I'm doing so good. He got Mook, man. Nah, I know it ain't nothing to say about me. We up for it. We done got off on y'all already.
Right.
But I mean, that's how he gonna react. So him not coming with bluffs around, I really don't be cheering for him to be at my battle, bro.
Right. So going into the battle, this was really a high anticipated battle, man. Mostly every battle rapper, blogger in the media were covering it. I'm talking about brother was going out of their way to try to find some type of resolution or means for you and him to make peace. Did you believe you won that battle?
Definitely.
Why? Why you believe you won this battle?
Because I said, grown man.
Huh?
I had to stop. I said, grown man, I ain't even get it out. Then they already talking, they ain't about the hostile industry.
Right.
So for me to turn that into a room shit, I did my job. I was battling y'all and Rock.
Right.
Y'all was going, ooh, to regular lines. And I'm coming out bombing and they ain't giving it up. It feels better when you force a nigga to give it up.
I'm gonna tell you something you probably didn't peep. Can I let you in on something that probably slipped your mind in the heat of that battle?
Man, you got an eye, man. So I'm definitely, I want to learn.
Are you familiar with Rock stole one of your lines and used it against you, the same line you used in the T-Top battle? Do you know what that line was? Rock said this to you in y'all battle y'all just had. He said the deuce go pat pat, and the gun is something like the tic tac. When you said that to T-Top in y'all battle, when you said the deuce go pat pat, and the hammer is hard to clean like Jack Mac. The only thing he did was took out the hammer part, the Jack Mac, and added he took out the Jack Mac and added Tic Tac. And the crowd went crazy over that. And that was actually your line. You didn't even peep that, did you?
Yeah, when I walk off stage, I don't remember the rest no more.
Exactly. And let me here's how I looked at it. I had already heard your round. So I knew you was good and I knew you was solid on there. My only thing was, will Rock be able to match it or at least be better? So I'm like, but knowing who Rock is, I know he a killer. I know he do his thing. But I just before the battle even happened, Rock was doing an interview. I think it was on it was either Hip Hop Is Real or 15 Minutes of Fame, and they was asking him about him locking in and being able to write. And he was saying it's been hard for him to really write for you because of all the controversy going on between y'all, and it's a distraction to him. And that right there allowed me to think like, hold on, he might not be real good because he basically telling on himself that he ain't been able to lock in as much as he want to because of all this distraction that's going on. So then when the battle happened and he started rapping, The first 2-3 minutes, it was light as hell. I'm like, what is he talking about? I'm talking about it wasn't hidden, it wasn't impactful. Even he had said a couple times, that's light. And I'm like, no, it's not really going too well. But then as the round began to progress, he began to pick it up here and there. He had some spots, the battling up against him with the Triceratops. That was nice. He ended it strong with the you lied, saying the nigga who took your chain died. Cause I Okay, go ahead. You said what now? You remember what?
Around the reed top, he was like, yo, something wrong with Rex. Man, the way he moving his hands, man, I'm a pray for his brother. You remember some of that?
Right.
So I'm getting back in the repetition. I'm not 100%. But my win look better than it was with Reed. Then with Rosenberg, then with Bill, my win is getting better. You know, it's like muscle memory. I'm remembering when not to yell, when to bring my sarcasm in, when to approach this. When you ain't doing it, you ain't as sharp as you once were.
Right.
But I'm shooting the ball again. I'm coming in 30. I'm like that's 70%. They don't even. I'm nowhere near where they want to see me at.
Right.
But I'm getting there, and if I'm giving y'all trouble like this, no, y'all niggas is dead, man.
Well, I definitely had you winning this battle, man. I think if anybody not being biased and they watching it and listening, it's clear you won this battle. Rock had a few moments, but you were consistent from beginning to end. You were solid all through the whole entire round. Rock started out, his first 2-3 minutes was horrible. It was light as hell. A lot of that stuff just was not good. But as the battle progressed, Rock got better. He ended strong. But overall, from beginning to end, I believe you clearly took control of that battle. And you brought that thing home. Now let me ask you this question. What's the status on this dot mob chain? Do you care or what's going on?
Nah, that's coming home, man. We talked, man. Rock sponsored, man. We hugged. It was misunderstanding, man, on both ends, and you know what I mean. He's gonna do the right thing and give a nigga back for his life 3 years, man. And it ain't no problem. So doing it is real. Like it wasn't yours. So now we're gonna clean it.
Right.
Why not?
Uh-huh.
Why do we now we're gonna clean the air? Why not? So nigga, we love each other, hugs and all that.
Right.
Why not? Because he wants to go and use his brothers.
Right.
It don't change that we brothers now that we see him when we looking at each other through a different eye. But now that we done got it out the way, we done fought, we done fixed it up.
Right.
That's kind of I ain't even like one of bullshit like that. He's like, no, I got a problem giving you this shit. Man, I got my own shit.
Right.
At the moment, whoever's putting on and working the hardest at the moment, though, I ain't nobody changed. Because that mom changed.
Right.
The snake is really putting on right now, man. Shout out to the guys, man.
Okay, so you saying it's snake eye chain now?
Yeah, like, you know, when we was quiet, Mook wasn't down, I wasn't doing nothing, Rock was venturing off. I mean, everybody was looking like we was done. Snake was by himself and he was still screaming Doc Mom and repping us hard. That means everything in the world to me because niggas was saying like, I don't think he couldn't even get a PG battle.
Right.
So I'll come back and watch this. Now look at my man, he's everywhere. It it's hard for these other tools to make stars, man. Every time we come back, we gotta stop.
Right. What was?
Ain't no coincidence. What you gotta have my man BK? Oh my God! Oh God.
When you sit back and you look back at this situation, and I notice, man, you real honest about things you could have done, things you may have let go too far and didn't step in soon enough. And I know sometimes that could be like a double-edged sword. Sometimes you can step in too soon and make a problem. Sometimes you could step in, you know what I'm saying? It's like a double-edged sword. Let me ask you this question. When you look back at it, like, and you see things you could have probably done different, how do you correct that from not happening in the past? I mean, in the future.
I'm going to get next to him in a face-to-face because these phone conversations, sometimes you don't really get to fill in the energy. You know what I mean? And Rock, you know, Rock expressed to me that he know what me and Mook stand. You know, everybody know where I stand when it comes to my country. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he felt like what Mook was saying, and he took a loss or whatever, and he was got off, and I was allowing. He was bugging because I felt like Mook was wrong for that too. That's something we keep in the family. I don't feel like he should have voiced that to nobody else.
Right.
So Rock reaction, I kind of chilled on and ain't say nothing because I felt Mook was wrong.
Right.
But then when Rock continued with the, I'm burning my flag and fuck niggas and I'm like, I already, my business with you being disrespectful to a family member because he was wrong, so obviously I ain't taking a side.
Right.
So it's like a double slap in the face. Because everybody else, I would have handled that from the door. But I can't pay you no attention, but I am. What's up? What we doing from here? I've been with that in the public. He family too. So I'm gonna let them two brothers fight because I made this mistake for Shad. I didn't let him for Shad. I did this because, and for whom?
One thing I never liked. One thing I never liked that just never made no sense to me when I would hear like people like when you got into it with Sean and you got into it with Rock, and then they'll try to say what was said about you was, oh, he jealous because we doing good. That never made no sense to me. The purpose of actually being a part of the group is so that you could flourish and do good. I never understood that angle right there. What do you think about that? When that's being said about you, like you jealous because they doing better now, or some type of, without you.
I feel like it's an insult. Like, do niggas know what I do to get my people rocking? Like, hey, I see why me saying on this car. The car was closed. They'll say, oh, we gotta get Snake on this joint some kind of way. Yeah, unless you look working out. Well, I got you on the next one, man. Get my man on this one, man.
Oh, his phone hung up. He might call back. His phone died. He hung up. He might call back. But on some real stuff, man, I had T-Rex winning this battle, man. I'm not just saying that. Oh, here you go. Yeah.
You there, bro?
Yeah.
But I actually worked to get get promoted. Carl Shine know that. Rock know that. I want these to promote to get promoted on right?
Right.
So when I say that, it's like a slap in the face. It, like I said at the end of the verse, it's like, if y'all will recall, this is when the mob had it all. All we asked for Rock to be called. That's when his career wasn't popping at all. I was frank with a snowfall. I brought Rock to the world. How am I jealous when I put you there?
Right.
And the list go on.
Right.
Mother ain't critiquing nobody. That ain't his thing.
What's the what?
Mother ain't critiquing no new niggas. He might spar with you. You might try to see the thing I get you, I mean, your rap vocabulary is, how game you is. But you ain't going out rappers. You know how long it took Murder and Snake to get cool? That's just murder, though.
Right.
That's just murder, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't let anybody coming in and try to get hot and want to try to do some bullshit for it. And it ain't always like that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You do the same things, you make this, I mean, you do the same things, you get the same results, so you gotta do some things a little different.
Right.
That's where I'm at with it right now, man.
A lot of people gonna try to have, because they ain't really paying attention. People feed off into what happened, going off the crowd who was heckling you in the beginning. But I had you clear winning this battle, man. It wasn't even debatable, man. I don't know.
My next one, I ain't
They starting to try to crucify you from you get what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna get him. I ain't gonna do no reason to hate, bro. Next one.
Right.
The next one, chill.
You all right then?
Nah.
You not locked in for your next one?
I ain't taking nothing until after January right now.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and get my little body and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So my breathing could be better. I don't want no excuse. Like no more, man. I own the culture more. So better myself.
That could be dangerous. That could be dangerous. Seeing that you already that could be even more dangerous, you know. When you look, do you ever see your old videos though? Do you ever go back and look at them? Sometimes. When last time you went back and about an old yours?
My son sent me the battle the other day. I was like, oh, go shit. I clicked on it. My face was smaller.
Your face was swollen?
Smaller.
Okay.
My stomach was way smaller.
You said way smaller?
Way smaller. Oh.
That's making all that money and eating good, bro.
Then you gotta get back to that to it and fix I ain't got a real look. I'm so confident. So, all right. So, what I do want to do it.
Okay.
Get back in shape. I said, my delivery was, she told you, oh my God, nobody can beat me when I'm on time. Nobody. That's why I can bring them flows out. And I can, I'm going to find what I'm talking. I can do that. Wow.
Yeah, you took out some things too here, neither, brother. You didn't do what happened to some things?
You're early, man.
Horrible. Was it a
I stopped early to look at the shit to hate on. I lifted my shirt came up or something. Yo. I got to do with that. All right, cool. My bad.
right?
Get my hat. He's like, put your hands up. I had a heterosexual man. You think I want my fucking man like special things with this nigga? Come on, now y'all. So for back in y'all shit, out rapping them now, I'm hang on. I'm just looking at lines that's ringing. Y'all, this is random. I'm just sitting there. Get in.
Right.
When I start walking to him, no, they gonna say, your nigga said make stars, bro. Every other his name. Everything was terrible. What the shit? That was just that going to be an event. I cut it short.
Right.
And that's when I rapped a little too long. And I was waiting on the dogs. Fucking thing just come on. You still rapping? And another thing, I'm out of my. I wasn't on stage with that's one thing. Slick and me up there. But I didn't like that she stopped for real.
Right.
Bite my tongue, so that's why I'm saying it now, Stairs. I'm gonna call you in the morning. I text them already and said we need to talk about it.
Well, because eventually back on that platform.
Now, that's how you gonna keep my
Right.
how you gonna stop my momentum in my round for bread? He ain't rapping.
Right.
He ain't go. What food is that, man?
I never didn't even look at it. I ain't at it like that, but that's definitely true.
Come on, feeling like that.
Yeah, true. I ain't never look at it like that, but that's definitely true.
Well, I say, right? That's it. You can't stop me when I'm on the check it up.
How was it in the building before we even hit the stand? had y'all talked before that? What the tension thick? Like, how was it before?
I never walked in. I didn't want to go in.
When did you come in the building?
When I was walking on.
Been there for the beginning of the event, huh?
It was up when they.
Uh-huh.
It was up. Couldn't walk in the way I was up at the moment. So I figure out where on the.
It was police officers there?
Yeah, the police was at the door.
Show you that they pay and watch everything going on this internet like that. You know that?
Well,
They're going to show you that. They definitely probably paying attention and follow what's going on. That's a prime example. They deep, or was it a couple of?
I was going to and I caught down the block too. I mean, it could have happened cycle. That's why I came to the door. Oh, police officer. Oh, these is license.
Right.
He said, yeah, I understand that. Bring them in here. Take them to your car. Take them to the car. Well, I still wasn't walking because if go do some dirt, don't go do some bullshit. Let's do it.
Right.
I don't like mixing that up. Even though I come to that, I know what was going on.
Right.
You was sitting here over niggas over music. We have a misunderstanding. Somebody want to show off because other people was looking and that thing go.
Right.
I saw. We was a couple when we was a talk. Nobody even gotta know. We met because corner did all the fast with it. But not in the event, out of respect. You know what I mean?
Right.
For the event. Me and you having a event, my man called and come through some bullshit. Even though we just. So it was me and mysterious. We took a walk down the block and was on.
Right.
Got no time to be out here fighting. Well, wow. You just was with me. I ain't got how much hope for you.
Right.
So I want the honor and respect what's mine. That's all. And then, yeah, none of that stuff. Ooh.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the time on this interview, bro. We like an hour. I'm going to close.
What's up with you and Chubby Jack, man? What's going on with that?
Well, the brother challenge. Well, he called my phone. Well, he issued a battle rap challenge to the rappers. And I guess none of the challenge he was talking about how he was better than all them, and how none of them wanted that smoke. How he get down. So he was just jacking hard like nobody had to challenge him on doing music. So I was like, I do it. Representative of the.
So he was talking about battle rapping.
Yeah, out doing it on battle tracks in the studio and stuff.
Okay.
It issued a challenge out to rappers and stuff, and he was just saying none of them because he just better than everybody, everything, you know. And I'm like, you know, that's what I do. I'm like, I up on that challenge. I'm a representative about. So I did a blog. Said I accept your challenge. Then I had the people go. I had the people a clip of it, so he did and things. One of the fans reached me and sent with Chubby Jag on the station, and he said he accepted. Call up to it. I called up to the radio. The radio station was just some clowns, and so I talked to Chubby Jag. Said something like, "Challenge out to me, shoot it out to the rappers." I was like, "Well, you know, I represent the battle rap myself. You get what I'm saying? What's up?" My numbers show that I ain't some little dink dude. This dude. He ended up calling me on the phone, and he told me he accepted the challenge, and he told me to go and write the diss song and put it out. So I was like, together. So we could same day let people just like, no, you was out first. You said you put your out first, and then I do mine within 3-4 days to respond to you. So go ahead, put it out. So when he gave me permission, huh? Yeah, so when I gave him permission, when he gave me permission to go ahead and write it, I started writing the song. I waited till my daughter went home. I started writing the song because I wasn't going to do it if he wasn't going to accept. So I started writing the song. But then that wasn't good enough because I figured that he was going to duck me because I'm real good at music. So I was like, okay, I can't scare this man off. So I want to take it, and I want to take advantage of this. So I ain't going to really go too hard on him. I'm just going to do something light, but it's going to be solid and good. But I'm going to keep the real one in the chamber in case he...
You do a bait one, a bait round out.
Right, I'm going to throw a bait round out there, but I'm going to make it, nice and solid. If he respond to it, then I'm going to hit him with the real deal. Since he didn't want to drop together. Because if we were going to drop together, I was just going to bomb hard on him. But he wanted me to go first to give him leverage. So
I'm gonna reach out to Jag. That's an old friend of mine, man. I'm gonna reach out to Jag, man. I'm gonna instigate this thing, man, because all call out is mandatory, Jag, in this world that we in, especially when we throwing those out there like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing about it is, I wasn't confident with him calling me private to make to agree to the challenge. I wanted him to go publicly and say it so he wouldn't have no excuse to back out. You get what I'm saying? So I was saying, since he do a lot of angry fan interviews, I was like, well, Caps had just interviewed him not too long ago, telling him about asking him about certain bloggers, and he brought me up. So I was like, well, Caps, he agreed to going doing the challenge with me, so let him put it on record before the battle rap community before I drop this song, so that he can respond to it and won't try to cop out of it if I go hard on him. You get what I'm saying? So it never happened. So he called me again. So Chubby Jag called me again. He like, man, just stop doing them blogs, man, and just put the dang song out. You know what I'm saying? Put the song out. I said, all right. No doubt, I'm going to put it out. So that really made me believe he was going to respond to the song then. Because that was his second time calling me. So,
no sleep, man. He might be loading up, man.
Right? So I put the song out then, since I seen he was so adamant about me putting it out. I put the song out, everybody liking it and everything, saying how good and nice it is. Then somebody told me that man wanted to fight me or something. I ain't saying it. They said he wanted to fight me and talking about he did a blog talking about shooting the fade with me. I'm like, damn, how you talking about you want to fight me and shoot the fade with me when you the one told me to put the song out? You get what I'm saying?
I don't know. I think that might be a misunderstanding, man. Jag is definitely one of the original dudes that come from where we come from, and he's a competitor. So I hope that. I'm gonna reach out to Jag. That's a friend of mine. I'm gonna reach out to Jag and let him know that you're a friend of mine too. And shit, let's have some fun with it, man.
Well, I don't know how true it is because I haven't seen no video clip or things like that. And the crazy thing about it is people sent it to me too. I just didn't click on and watch it because I know sometimes a lot of these people on the internet can start up a lot of mess and things like that. And if the brother was so offended, if I still ain't seen it, but if the brother was offended by the situation, even though he the one gave me permission to put it out and do it, Then I figured like, man, I'm just gonna let him just go ahead and do him because maybe he looking at it from a different type angle, man. So no big deal.
I don't want to say no names, man, but there's a lot of these bloggers that got these artists wearing their gear, so they side with these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, where this Battle Truth hat, Rex? You good over here? I'll fuck with you because you let me know when I do good and when I do bad.
Right.
You know, these niggas get up there wear their sweater or some shit, and now your blog is all he won, and this nigga is this is that. God. Cut the politics out of it, man, and let's keep it real in this sport, man.
What did you
I want to end on that note, man. You know what I mean?
Hold on, but what did you hear? Did you hear the diss song?
Did I hear your joint?
Yeah.
We ain't finna strike them Japanese arms like a centipede. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it.
What did you think about it? You know that was K Shine beat, right? I did at the end, right?
What beat?
His Herkin and Lurkin song.
You switched it. That was Herkin and Lurkin?
Yeah, that was Herkin and Lurkin.